Hello guys, this is Dr. Harmonics and this is the weekly market forecast for 18th April to 22nd April 2022. Let's roll on to the chart. Now, we are going to start with the running trades from last week. Then we move on to the potential trades for this week. So with the running trades for last week, we are still holding these trades for about a week and a half now. The first trade is gold, which is XauUsd, which is gold. Now with gold, from last week, we saw a breakout of a trend here. We identify a cipher pattern, a potential cipher pattern or a shark pattern based on the STR. Now we saw a correction over here, which is a running flat correction over here. The breakout we bought over here, and we are still riding the trade till we get to this level. So we expect the trade to move this week. We expect it to move from this level to the end of the cipher pattern before we close the trade. In the lower time frame, I think currently what you should be looking out for is the breakout. So now it has already broken out over here. Let's look at this. It has already broken out over here. We can make it very large over here. Okay, so we expect trade to continue up to this level. Let's look for a little pullback over here. We join the trade to the completion of the cipher pattern. The next trade we are going to look at is pound AUD. Now, with pound AUD, we got the trade very early. Let's start from the higher time frame. Okay, so with pound AUD, we identify a shark pattern from last week. Now there was a breakout of the trend, and we even identified a divergence over here. So you can see from this level, we had divergence. This one was moving lower low, but we had a higher low over here. So the breakout we entered, and we are going to 38.2 fib level from C to D, which will end at this level, which is 1.79848. 1.79848. Okay, so that's all for pound AUD. The next one we are going to look at is AUD CAD. So AUD CAD, let's look from the 8-hour time frame all the way to the lower time frame. So we have a potential shark pattern or a cipher pattern over here for AUD CAD. Now, we sold at this level where we had a breakout and a retest. So we sold when we had a breakout and a retest from this level. We are expecting price, the first TP, to hit at B, okay, and it moves straight to the cipher pattern and even continue to a shark pattern at 88.6 or 113 fib level over here. So let's continue selling for AUD CAD. On a lower time frame, we expect that there should be a little pullback to around this level, this other block over here, to around this level where we can continue selling. Remember, it can also continue the selling from here, but let's wait for a possible pullback over here. Then we continue selling down to our TP levels. Okay. The next pair we are looking at is Gbp, which is almost completing the trend. So we are expecting it to fall to 88.6 at the D. This is actually a shark pattern that we identify over here. We sold after the completion of the expanded flat from this level. So we sold after the breakout of the trend. After this trend, that's where we sold. So we sold and we are still holding. We expect price to continue selling to this level where we'll take our full take profit. Okay, so this all for the running trades, and you can see you can see the running trades on my phone as we are already in profit. The trades are still running and they are absolutely in profit. You can see on my phone the running trades that are absolutely in profit, like they are in huge profit, and we expect the trade to continue riding till the trend is completed. Now let's move on to our potential trades for the week. Our potential trades. Now the first trade we are going to look at is Nzdjpy. So for Nzdjpy, we are trading on the lower time frame, and you can see that this is a potential shark pattern. We had an impulse, a correction over here. Now once this trend is broken, we expect price to continue riding to complete the shark pattern over here. So we should look for selling opportunities for Nzdjpy at least to this level before we think of any move. The next one is US 100. With US 100, we expect the pair to continue riding to at least form an expanded flat correction over here before we see another move going down. This is the whole move. I expect the trade to form an expanded or running flat correction before we see a deep move down. So you should be looking out for a continuous drop to the support level over here, or even breakout of the support level, and the trade will continue back before we will see the downpour of the US 100. So the same with US 500. So we had an impulse, an expanded flat correction. So we expect the pair to continue falling. Probably the same distance from here to here. We'll also give it the same distance from here to here. So keep selling US 500 or S&P 500. The same with US 30. US 30. So US 32, we are expecting. So we had a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high. There was a shift in market structure or change in character over here. So there was a shift in market structure and a change in character. We are expecting to sell to hit the order block over here and continue going up. Now once it gets to this level, you should be looking for a potential harmonic pattern over here. You should be looking for a potential harmonic pattern this way. Okay, so let's keep on selling the Dow Jones or the US 30 to the order block around this level, the highlighted area. The next pair we are looking at is AUD NZD. So with AUD NZD, it's yet to complete the alternative bat pattern over here before any possible sell. So you should hold on with your buy till it gets to this level. So it gets to 1.10322 before you look for selling opportunities. Now we are also looking at AUD CHF. With AUD CHF, this is a cipher pattern. So I'm expecting the trade to continue selling from C to D. So it will sell up to probably this level or continue to probably the 50 or 61.8 level. Let's look for selling opportunity. Now remember, this trade can also go up to go and complete a shark pattern at 88. Okay, so you should always look for selling opportunity when the levels are broken in the lower time frame. So any reaction, any sell opportunity on the lower time frame like this one, let's say you have a breakout of this level, then you can say you want to sell the trade down. But remember, this is also an expanded flat correction here, so you can continue going up from here this way. So if you want to sell, you should look for a potential break so that you can call this probably a harmonic pattern, which will form a shark pattern over here like this. Okay, so it will either buy or it will sell. Now when you want to sell, just wait for the breakout of this level, then you will sell. However, it can also continue up. So this is what you should be looking at for AUD. So AUD USD2, we expect it after the completion of the correction, the flat correction over here. We expect price to actually continue on dropping. So we expect it to continue dropping. And I'm looking at the 61.8 level from C to D of the shark pattern. So from here to here, there is already a breakout of this level, so I'm expecting to continue buying to the top to at least complete the cipher or the shark pattern over here before any move. So keep on buying after this breakout, keep on buying. Your stop loss should be around this level. Your stop loss should be around this level, and the trade will continue going up to the D. Now the next one is EurAud. So EurAud, the same feeling, the same direction. We had a deep crab over here, so we expect the price to buy from the D level to the first TP, which is 38.2 of the C to D level over here, which is around 1.50671. So keep buying EurAud to the first TP of 38.2 of the level. Okay, so let's move to the next pair. The next pair, which is pound JPY. Pound JPY took the trade from the higher time frame. I'm expecting to hit D, the D at 180.099. So after the breakout of this, is it a triangle? So after the breakout of the triangle over here, we expect price to continue going up to this level. You go to the lower time frame and look for a potential buy trade. Now this is an ending diagonal over here. I expect it to break down to create a flat correction. So I'm expecting to create probably a running flat correction over here like this before it continue going up. Okay, so let's look for the breakout of the current buy trade. It should break down and look for an opportunity to buy to complete the D at 180.099. NzdChf. Now NzdChf. So this was a break. I'm expecting that the pair to continue falling. So this was a breakout of market structure over here. This was a breakout, so I'm expecting to fall to this level to form a harmonic pattern over here. So let's keep on looking for selling opportunities to sell NzdChf. When we go to the lower time frame, it keeps on creating a lower low. So the current lower low, or from the current lower high, we should continue selling this trade downwards. We should continue selling this trade downwards to at least 78 fib of the previous low. Okay. Now with CadJpy, let's take the trade from higher time frame. So it's yet to complete its pattern. It's yet to complete its pattern. So let's keep on buying. Let me see the potential pattern it's trying to create. Let's look at the potential pattern. So it's trying to create, currently it has broken the cipher pattern at 78.6. So we are expecting it We are expecting it to go to 88.6 to create the shark pattern. So look for buy opportunities. Any drop, you look for a potential buy till it gets to 88.6 fib. Then we start looking for selling opportunities. AUD or Australian 200 or 200 AUD for this trade, so there was a breakout of market structure over here and a retest. So we are looking for this trend to actually complete and look for selling opportunities. So it's possible this trend could go up to maybe 1.272 because we are expecting to sell from 78.6 of the Gadley pattern, but it went to touch the 88.6. Once it touches the 88.6, we expect it to go up to the next potential Fibonacci level, which is 1.272, or even up to 1618 before the drop. So look for buying opportunities for AU 200 index. Now the last trade is the pound card. So with the pound card, there was a completion of, there was a running flat or expanded flat correction over here. So once this pair breaks down, we keep on selling to the down till the whole pattern on the higher time frame is completed. Let's look at the higher time frame. So this is the support level. Once we find a break on the lower time frame, we'll sell till the daily time frame pattern, triangle pattern, is completed over here. So our potential TP will be at this level. I hope to see you again next week for another edition of the weekly market forecast. If you like this video, kindly subscribe, like, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified when I upload the next video. Thank you, and it's your favorite mentor, Dr. Harmonics. See you next week.